Yeah, I remember what David Bohm said. David Bohm is a physicist who was a protege of Albert Einstein, and Bohm said nature has a healing effect, and when you spend time in nature, it helps you to physically, mentally, and emotionally heal.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so, yeah.
Or, and then you look at the word health comes from the word wholeness or the word holy. So when we're healthy, we're holy, or holy, we're healthy. And really, it's not just being whole in mind, body, and spirit, but it's feeling this wholeness with good old Mother Nature.
That's right. Exactly.
And the duality, the separation from nature.
Right.
And I think, and tell me if you agree, that, you know, as we live in the cities and there's less nature available because we're sprawling, we need more nature now than ever before.
Yeah, we do. We really do. I don't know if you've read Richard Luth's book about The Last Child in the Woods.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
Okay.
I interviewed somebody about that. But why don't you tell the audience about that book?
Well, it's a book about the separation of children is what Luth uses, but it's really about all of us. The more we separate from nature and what it can teach us and the calming effects that it has, the more hyper we get. And he has reams of information about how kids who are exposed to nature lose many of their ADD properties. Dyslexia seems to disappear. Patients who have views of natural scenes, like mountains or just trees, heal faster than they do if they look at urban scenes.
I interviewed Dr. Joan Borsenko, and she said that patients that in a hospital have a view of nature, they recover quicker.
They do.
Yeah.
They absolutely do. And that, I think you understand, I think most of your viewers will understand that if you can look at a scene like that, something in you goes to a peaceful place.
You know, I'm laughing because I'm thinking about in Europe and many countries, it's unlawful for employees not to be in a room without a window.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. You know, whereas in America, you know, you got cubicles and you know, there's lots of rooms without windows.
Yes, there are.
Now, do people have to be in good shape to go on your nature trips?
Well, it doesn't hurt, certainly, but no, the answer is no. That's one of the benefits of canoeing or kayaking. As I said, most of my clients, participants, are middle-aged or older, and they're not in the Olympic condition they were when they were younger. And so you can do this pretty easily. With most people, I send them training exercises, but most of them don't pay any attention to that.
And how much training do you recommend per day before someone goes on a trip?
Oh, half an hour a day. Core work on your stomach, you know, shoulders, arms, things like that. If we're doing the boundary waters where we portage, some leg work because the canoes are heavy.
Yeah, and I would think that some of your guests continue to exercise, end up losing weight.
They do.
That's part of renewal.
That is absolutely right.
Well, we have about a minute left.
Okay.
Is there anything you would like to say, John, that you haven't said yet?
I think for me, and I think for many people who do these trips, they find that civilized life kind of shows them the limits of possibility. But when you get into a place like this, you come to understand the limitlessness of, let me back up. In civilization, you learn the limits of the possible, but in the wilderness, in a trip like this, you learn the limitlessness of possibility. And I guess that would be what I'd like to say here at the end.
Well, I'd like to add one more thing. Join John on a trip. It seems wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
You've been watching InnerQuest. My name is Jay Stone. Our guest is John Lionberger. And if you're interested in taking a trip out in nature, stay tuned to the credits at the end. You'll find information about John, Infinity Foundation, and the InnerQuest show. Until next time, we wish you good health, good spirits, and good fortune.
For more information about this show, our guests, Infinity Foundation, or any of our other programs, please visit our website, infinityfoundation.org, or call us at 847-831-8828.